Hello, my name is Myles Majan. Yep, that's how it's pronounced, guys. I have been at Pilgrim since fourth grade, right before the onset of the pandemic. Since, it has been a wild ride from fourth through eighth grade, and I wouldn't be here without some of my teachers. Mr. Urek helped me to be able to form a coherent sentence in Spanish, which I couldn't even do before, just by having taken Spanish since kindergarten. He also has taught me science and ELA, furthering my knowledge in both topics, subjects. Ms. Cardo helped me by teaching me how to write an essay the right way, and without her, my ability to write a research paper would have been severely hampered. Mrs. Robbie taught me how to do math in a way that was easy to digest, always helping me when I needed it, and made me more interested in math than I ever had been before. And how could I forget Mrs. Andreen? I could not have had a better guide for the high school process than her, and it's because of her that I was able to get into my high school, Loyola Academy. And I'm sure that no one could have helped me any better than she had. Both my parents have also been great influences in my life, always trying to tell me what is right, even if I don't listen to them all the time, by telling me to study hard and always be positive and optimistic in myself. They also helped me make a very hard decision on my high school, which was ultimately the right choice for both my parents and myself. I also appreciate Mr. Murphy for being a good person to talk to about current events and past events. All these people have been so valuable to me over the past 2 years, and I couldn't be more proud of myself for what I have accomplished. Please clap.
Hi, my name is Mona Willet, and I have been a student at Pilgrim since I was in kindergarten. That's 9 years now. My career at Pilgrim has been the best I could ask for, and it wouldn't have been so great without my family, friends, and the Pilgrim staff. Even though Mr. Murphy has only been our principal for 1 year, he's the best principal I've ever had. He also teaches an amazing ethics class. Miss Ty was my fourth grade teacher. Along with helping me transition into the upper grades, Miss Ty has never failed to be a good friend. She still substitutes at Pilgrim, and whether we are braiding Eli's hair or talking about TV shows we both love, it is always a good time. Miss Stewart has been my art teacher for as long as I can remember. Art is always so fun, and I've enjoyed helping Miss Stewart clean up after school for my service job. Mr. Urek was actually my fifth grade teacher. During COVID-19, the Pilgrim staff had to find a way to teach us using online classes and cohorts, and they did an amazing job. Mrs. Robbie has taught me math since I was in fourth grade, and I can't even describe how much of a help she has been. Mrs. Robbie has taught me everything I know in math. And Mrs. Andreen has prepared me completely for high school. I don't think I would have gotten into Lane Tech without her. I never felt alone in the testing process or like I didn't have the help and support I needed. This is also thanks to my parents. My mom and dad have put in such an effort to help me prepare for high school, whether it's paying for test prep or buying me a Lane Tech sweatshirt. My dad has been coaching my sports since I was very little. It didn't matter if it was soccer, basketball, or helping with volleyball. He's always been in my corner and shown me that I can try anything, even if I don't end up being very good at it. My mom has been a very big help in the Pilgrim community, and I'd like to highlight the fact that she and Jenny Jones have taken over the job of athletic director. I'm eternally grateful for all of them. My friends have also helped me through 8th grade and all my time at Pilgrim. Although Sadie's my sister, she's helped me to realize that I need to remember to have fun and laugh and not worry so much. Layla and I met in 6th grade, but we became especially close in 7th. She never fails to make me laugh, and I love all the time we spend together. Kaylin is another one of my favorite people. She is kind, funny, and very generous. Sadie, Simone, and Lily are my favorite 5th graders. All 3 of them have made lunchtime so much more fun and made volleyball possible for me. So thank you. And finally, I need to mention Mr. Emery. Mr. Emery has done so much work for Pilgrim, cleaning and making us laugh at lunch. At Pilgrim, I have been taught so many things about God and the Bible. All of my teachers have helped me to understand that God is always there for me at Pilgrim and beyond. Not only has Pilgrim prepared me for high school, but it has prepared me for life. Service hours have helped give me a glimpse to the service I will do later in life, whether I'm helping with kids at Sunday school or cleaning up garbage in my neighborhood. I know I have so much left to learn, but Pilgrim has taught me how to learn the best I can. I know that all the hours of service, studying, and fun at Pilgrim will prepare me to go out in the world and make a difference. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Clayton Nelson, and I've been at Pilgrim for a whole decade. Throughout my time here, I've had some amazing teachers and mentors. In kindergarten, Mrs. Halter showed me that it is important to play with everyone. Once I got upstairs, in 4th grade, I was in Mrs. Ty's class. Mrs. Ty really helped to find my love for reading. Then, the pandemic happened, and the next year was very crazy. Going into 5th grade, we found out that we would have Mr. Urich as our homeroom teacher. Mr. Urich showed me that it is possible to be involved in as many activities as you want to, by being my Spanish, PE, music, film, homeroom, science, and resource teacher, as well as coaching track. In Mrs. Cardo's class, I learned how to write a proper essay and what verbs were. Once I got to 7th grade, there was a lot more responsibility. However, I believe that without that responsibility, I wouldn't have grown to be the person I am today. Mrs. Robbie taught me all the math I know and to explore topics that interest me, such as networks and the adjacency matrix. Lastly, Mrs. Andreen showed me that reading and writing can be fun, while helping to grow my ability to do both. Yet another person who helped to shape who I am now was Pastor. Having confirmation class with him has helped me to find myself spiritually and to broaden my knowledge of the Christian faith. All of this has inspired me to be the best person that I can, no matter what is going on around me, and to always give my best effort. I've really enjoyed our service hours every quarter. I found that they've given me an opportunity to give back to the Pilgrim community through events like the Chili Cook-Off, which helped to fundraise for those in need, and Hot Meals, which has helped so many who need something to eat. Over the years, this service has gone from a chore to something that I look forward to and enjoy doing. Throughout my time at Pilgrim, I've met so many amazing people and had so many amazing experiences that have shaped who I am. I'd like to thank all of my teachers, coaches, classmates, and most of all, my parents, for being there for me and making me the person that I am today.